everyone. Welcome back to the All Things Lifestyle podcast. Yeah, I'm back. I took a week off last week. I didn't upload a podcast. I had so much going on. Like I said, with moving and stuff, it's just a task, but I'll get into that a little bit in a little bit. But before I get into this episode, like I said, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well, healthy, and in good spirits. Also, don't forget to follow the podcast wherever you're listening, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, etc. Wherever you listen to your podcast, don't forget to follow and also leave me a star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and also leave me a written review on Apple Podcasts. Thank you for tuning back in, staying tuned in. I have, like I said, took a week off. So let's get into that. So I took a week off. It was just so overwhelming. So last week in Texas, all of a sudden, it just got super cold out of nowhere. Like it was 60 degrees. We kicking it, we chilling. And all of a sudden, it was like an ice storm, a freezing ice storm. And that caused everything to shut down because, Texas is not equipped for freezing rain and snow and all of that kind of stuff. So, meaning that put me behind on doing my moving and out processing stuff 2 days. And I'm like, okay, 2 days isn't that bad, but I could have got a lot done in 2 days. Even though I was feeling super overwhelmed, anxious, so those 2 days were nice that I just got to chill, and I still like disenpacking, but I got to chill or whatever. So it was like good and not so good. But I just took that time to just focus on moving, packing, doing everything I got to do. On top of that, I got last minute things thrown on my lap that I had no idea that I had to do. So dealing with that, just a little bit stressed, but we're getting through it. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Actually, I'm recording this. I leave in 2 days. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. I leave on a Friday, like a day and a half. Listen, 2 nights and a wake up. Okay. I am on the last leg of doing everything that I need to do. I'm pretty much finished at this point. I just have like one more thing, but that's it. Okay, so I didn't even mention what this episode is going to be. So this episode is going to be about unpopular opinions. Okay, unpopular opinions. Some of my opinions may be popular, but I'm sure most are unpopular because some of the stuff I say, like, people look at me like, what is wrong with you? So we'll see. You guys let me know which one is popular, which one is not. Okay, so before I get into that, okay, I did my little recap of my week. That's how it went. It was cold. It was a little stressful, overwhelming, Oh, a little more update. So this weekend we're taking a road trip. Me, my sister, and her boyfriend. We're taking a road trip, like cross country pretty much. We're starting off in Houston. We're going to go to New Orleans. We're going to go to Atlanta and then make our way back to Virginia. So I feel like it's going to be fun. We're staying one night in each place. We got the hotel reserved and all that stuff. And I got some food places. Every time I'm going somewhere, I get a list of food places and little lounges or something, or maybe like a bar or something we can go to. But it's the food for me. Like, I need to eat something good. Yes, good food is necessary when you're traveling. So, well, when I'm traveling. And my sister, we love to eat. So that's just what it is. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this weekend coming up. It's going to be a long drive. Yes, it's going to be long, 3-4 days, but that's what I'm saying. So like they're helping me drive. So I try to be like, okay, so let's extend it out. Let's stop at these places. Just try to make it fun versus just being on the road for 11, 12, 13 hours. Like, nobody wants to do that. So let's just make some pit stops, little party, little eat, and then, let's make it fun. Let's make the travel fun. Okay. So I think we're going to have a good time. Okay, so I'm going to get into a couple shows that just came out. So first one, well, this one's a reboot, The Proud Family. I love it. I love the Proud Family reboot, okay? It's so up to date. I love like the anime, like the actual cartoon it's different than the old one. It's just it's pretty. Like I don't know if that's like a right way to explain it, but it's pretty. I love looking at it. Like it's just so cool. Like the new animation of it. The lingo that they use, I love it. Like Penny, she's all grown up now. Like everybody's all grown up, did their glow up. Zoe, 6 feet tall. She's always been tall, but she done got taller. Michael, we see his transition. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. Michael's transition is not that surprising to me because back in the Proud Family, the original, he wore skirts and stuff. So, I mean, it's not that much of a surprise now that he's, wearing makeup and the way he dresses. Like, I kind of expected it. So, like, when you first watch it, like, literally the first 2 seconds, you see Penny, she got the boobs, she got the booty, little skirt, okay. But yeah, I don't understand why people are surprised about Michael. I'm not surprised. That was something that we pretty much all saw coming from the older episodes. So yes, he glowed up and did what he needed to do. And he's slaying his friends, like helping them with their clothes, fashion. He was whipping up the outfits. So listen, he doing what he need to do. Oh yeah, and the theme song. I like the theme song. I think it's cute. I was texting my cousin. She was like, "Oh, the theme song is so trash," but I'm like, I like it. I just like the whole vibe of it. The theme song, the little, I like it. And I'm also loving Bel Air. Everybody I talk to, they love Bel Air. We are loving Bel Air. Okay. I like how even though like I think I'm only 3 episodes in. 2 or 3. I still need to catch up on some more, but I just don't like how like the Carlton and Will, like the beef is kind of getting old to me. It's a little the beef is kind of dragged out. It's like, come on, like can we just make up already? You know what I'm saying? Or be cordial or something. It's always something that they're arguing about, and I'm like, okay, like, and I know like that's how, like, and I'm not comparing it to the old one, but I know Will and Carlton in the original Bel Air, they had, beef. They had the little arguments or whatever. But like this one is just a little too like, it's just like, come on, it's getting dragged out for the same thing. Now if it was like different, but it's all attached from the beginning. So Carlton, he gets hurt about little things, and But anyway, love the show. Love Jeffrey. He is not your average butler, okay? Jeffrey is not your average butler, so we love him. He be helping Uncle Phil make the little moves, do what they need to do, So we love that. But yeah, and again, like I like how up to date like the show is, and I know like and I feel like that could be hard, especially redoing a show from back in the 90s, like trying to redo it now and update it. But I feel like they did a really good job of keeping with the times, like the clothes and their outfits, and like I said, the way they talk. Hillary doing the social media thing, like trying to doing the influencer thing, like her cooking and all that stuff, like, and how she stood up for herself with the team her mom hooked her up with, how they were like, your food is a little too spicy, like trying to, take the flavor out of her food. But that's, like she said, that's what makes her food, is her signature flavor and stuff. So I like how she stood up for herself. She didn't just roll over and say, oh, I need, a deal. She stood up for herself. She stayed true to her craft. And she's like, this is what I do. And if y'all can't accept it, I'm gonna walk away. And they took it as like, I guess she I didn't feel like she trashed them. She just told the truth. And it's some companies like that that's like, they do certain things, but the truth needs to be told. So, and I feel like that's what Hillary did on her Instagram. She told her people, like, listen, this is what happened, and I had to take a stand for myself and stay true to me. And I love that she did that. So yeah, it's very up to date, and I like it. So yeah, those are the 2 TV shows I want to talk about. It is way more TV shows. Like, for instance, I just started watching 911. Why, with Angela Bassett? Like, why have I just started watching this? Like, okay. I love it. So I'm probably gonna be watching that, like binging all weekend, like while I'm in the car, like not driving and stuff. When it's not my turn to drive, I'll probably be watching 911. we'll save that for next week. Love is Blind. I'm going to talk about that next week too because I got a lot to say because I love it. But we'll talk about Love is Blind next week, okay? On next week's episode. Okay, so I know Black History Month is over. We're in March now. But since I didn't upload last week, I still want to do my last Black History icon of the week. Who I'm going to be talking about this week is Felicia Rashad, also known as Claire Huxtable, my favorite TV mom. I'm sure everybody knows, but The Cosby Show, of course, she was my favorite. I still love that show. You know, everything that happened with Bill Cosby, sickening, but I still love the show. I can't just not watch it. Like, literally, in quarantine, like, back in 2020, I watched the whole season, like, all 8 seasons. Like, because that was when they had it on Prime. I think they took it off of Prime, but this was when they had it on Prime, and I watched, like, all 8 seasons. Love it. Like, my favorite episode is the one where Denise, like, how she goes off to Africa or whatever, and then she comes back married to Martin, and her parents have no idea, and they're like, what in the world? Like, so that's my favorite episode. Love it. But yeah, so Felicia Rashad, TV mom, Cosby Show, she's my favorite. Along with being Claire on the Cosby Show, she was also the first Black actress to win a Tony Award for Best Actress in a Play. And also she went to Howard University, and along with so many other things that she's accomplished. That is my Black History icon of the week. Since I missed it last week, I still wanted to incorporate it, you know. So I did do a question of the week and a poll of the week on my Instagram, not this past Sunday because I didn't upload, but the Sunday before. And it's about unpopular opinion. Okay, so we're going to get into the question first. So the question that I posted was, what is an unpopular opinion that you have? So I posted that on my story, and I got a couple. So one, which I was very surprised, one was, I hate mac and cheese. Hate mac and cheese, okay? I had questions. I had questions because I'm like, how do you hate mac and cheese? So, like, I responded to her, and I'm like, okay, wait, so, like, even baked mac and cheese? Because, you know, like, some people, like, don't like the stovetop mac and cheese, but they, you know, love a baked mac and cheese. Because I'm kind of like that. Like, I'll eat a stovetop mac and cheese, but not, like, it depends on the brand. It just depends. Okay, but I really prefer oven baked macaroni and cheese if we doing it like that. But so I asked her, you know, I'm like, is it the oven? Like, you don't even like the oven? And she's like, no, like, she doesn't like it. And I was like, wow, like, I've never heard nobody say that. I've never heard that. Like, that's definitely an unpopular opinion. I've never heard someone say that they don't like mac and cheese. Cheese in general, like, it's the cheese. So definitely was unpopular. Another one I got was, I only ate hot sauce twice in my life. Not a fan. I'm not sure if this is unpopular. I feel like it is unpopular for eating it twice in life. I feel like people maybe of course, like, everybody doesn't eat hot sauce on the regular on their food, because I don't eat hot sauce on the regular, but I ate it a lot when I was younger, like, as a kid, on, like, a lot of my chicken and stuff like that, like, put hot sauce on chicken. But now I'm more so, like, putting ranch. I used to put ranch and hot sauce together, but a little older now, so I don't put hot sauce on a lot of things. That was one I got. And then another one was, Nicki Minaj's music after Pink Friday is garbage. Yeah, I don't agree, because Queen, I think that was the album Queen. Let me double check. Yeah, Queen, that came out back in 2018. Love that. I love that album. To me, Nicki don't miss. So I feel like that opinion is definitely unpopular, because everybody will probably come for his neck talking about Nicki's music being garbage. She's not garbage. Beat Me Up Scotty back in 2021, how she pretty much put all of her older songs and some new songs and just came off with it. Like, I love that. So yeah, we love Nicki Minaj over here. Nicki Minaj music is not garbage. So yes, unpopular. So those are the responses I got. And then for the poll of the week, I did 3 polls. So I did coffee over tea, like, choose one, coffee or tea. Coffee got more votes than tea. Of course, I feel like everybody loves coffee. Yeah, everybody loves coffee. Just leave it at that until I get to my unpopular opinions. Um, okay, Dunkin' versus Starbucks. Everybody chose Starbucks. Yes, everybody chose Starbucks. Expected. For me, I would choose Starbucks, but Dunkin', I like Dunkin'. Dunkin' is good too, but I like Dunkin' because their sizing. Like their medium's a medium, their large is a large. Like like Starbucks, their size is a little weird to me. But Dunkin', a small, medium, large, they are true to their sizes when it comes to the sizes of their cups. So that's what I do like about Dunkin'. But ultimately, and honestly, I feel like I will go to a Starbucks before a Dunkin' because it's closer to me to where I live. Now, if I move and a Dunkin' is closer, I might just become a Dunkin' girl. I might just go get my chai teas from Dunkin'. But if I'm still closer to Starbucks, I'm just going to always go to Starbucks just because it's closer. And that's how it is for me. Because I like chais from both. So the last poll I did was chocolate ice cream versus vanilla ice cream. Vanilla ice cream won on that poll, which I agree with. So yeah, those are the polls and questions of the week. Like I said, I do those every Sunday. Like I skipped a week. I know I did skip a week, but we're getting back on it this week. I do these polls and questions every Sunday, always relating to the episode I'm going to put out that next week on that Thursday. Okay, so now I'm going to get into my unpopular opinions. I have like 8 here. I didn't want it to be super long, but I just wanted to have some. A lot of them are dislikes. Now that I'm looking at them, a lot of are dislikes. So let's start. Number 1, matcha is nasty. I do not like matcha. I think it tastes like grass. I think it tastes like dirt. Don't like matcha. Never been a fan. I've tried it on multiple occasions. The matcha latte. And I know some people that eat matcha, like drink matcha, like just in milk. I don't know. I just can't. Matcha is nasty to me. Second, a popular opinion. I'm okay with eating a cheese pizza. I know a lot of people be like, what? And okay, so either for toppings, it's either pepperoni. Like I'm not a supreme type girl. I don't like supreme pizzas. I don't need 10 million toppings on my pizza. But unpopular opinion, I am okay with a cheese pizza. That's just fine. Like even sometimes if a person gets like a pepperoni pizza, I'll eat some of the pepperonis, but I'll pick off the rest. I know when people see that, they're like, oh, you're like a kid. And I'm like, I can't help what I like. So yeah, I'm like, I can't help what I like, but I'm okay with a cheese pizza. And I know that's very unpopular, but I'm okay with that. Another one, I don't like escape rooms. I feel like this is unpopular because I feel like everybody loves escape rooms. I don't find them fun at all. I did I did two I've done a few escape rooms, and I'm not saying in the time like I'm hating life, like doing the escape room. No, like I'll do it, try to figure it out, but that's not something I'll be like, hey guys, let's go do an escape room today. You won't hear that out of my mouth. If like I said, my friends want to go, I'll support, I'll go participate, whatever. And not saying I'm not having fun. When I'm with my friends, I'm having fun. Period. No matter where we are, but you won't hear me say, oh, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's something, if I'm going to an escape room, it's something that somebody else has planned. And sometimes I might decline because, like I said, I'm not a fan of escape rooms. They're just not like fun. If I'm in a puzzle kind of mode, I don't know. It's just not fun to me. It's not a fun time. I don't really care for escape rooms. Okay, and another unpopular opinion. Oh my God, y'all, don't come for me. I feel like people are going to come for me about this, but the song Hours and Hours, like, yours, mine. Okay, so I don't care for that song. Oh my God, y'all, don't come for me. But I don't care for that song. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I just don't care for it. It's just like, it's no, okay, so it's a difference. I feel like hearing the song, like when I watch like reels on TikTok, reels on Instagram, and then the TikTok videos where people do like their mini vlogs and all that kind of stuff, love it. But like listening to the whole song, not a fan. I'm just, I'm just not. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Don't come for me. But that song is just not on my top of the list. Like when it came out, everybody was using it, like I said, with their reels and their TikToks, and people playing it in their cars. And I'm just like, I could not get behind. I can't. That's very unpopular because I know everybody loved that song, but I just cannot. I don't like coffee. This is another one. I don't like coffee. Again, don't come for me. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. But I don't like coffee. No, I could never get into it, hot or cold. I just could not. So like it's funny because like my friends will be like, "Do you drink coffee yet? Like, do you like coffee now?" Blah blah. And I'm just like, I don't like coffee. I just can't get behind the taste. And then I feel like, okay, by adding all the creamer and the sugar, and I feel like I'm gonna be like an extra creamer, extra sugar type of girl, extra sweet coffee. And then at that point I just feel like I'm drinking sugar. Not like not even getting the benefits of coffee. And then that goes with along with caffeine too. Like I don't another unpopular opinion, I don't like energy drinks. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. When it comes to caffeine, the only caffeine I get is from green tea. And sometimes that's caffeine free, like very low. But caffeine, honestly, it just makes me sick. Like it makes my stomach very upset. Like it makes me want to throw up when I drink caffeine. Even maybe not a little bit, but like probably like a full energy drink. No, I'm not doing that because I work night shifts. So a lot of people I work with, they're drinking energy drinks and all that kind of stuff, and I just can't. Another a popular opinion I feel. I mean, I feel like it might not be as unpopular, but I don't like chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate ice cream. You're never gonna see me eating a bowl of chocolate ice cream. Vanilla, yes, or any other honestly flavor, but just straight up just chocolate. No, don't like it. Don't care for it. Another one, Casamigos is nasty. Casamigos is not good. It just became really popular last summer. Like, I, I fell for the trend. I was drinking Casamigos. Like, yeah, let me get a shot of Casamigos. Like, me and my friends would drink Casamigos. But it's not good. And I've literally heard people say it's good. And I'm like, you're saying that because it's trending. That liquor is not good. Liquor is not good, period. I don't know. Liquor is not good. But Casamigos not good. It's just hyped up because it was just a thing last summer. Everybody go Casamigos, but Casamigos is nasty, not good. So those were my unpopular opinions and also some of your unpopular opinions. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of All Things Lifestyle Podcast. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for leaving reviews. Thank you for giving me your responses on my Instagram questions of the week on Sunday. Don't forget, follow me there. Some unpopular opinions can be popular and vice versa. So yes, let me know, even if you still let me know on Instagram. What's your unpopular opinion? I hope you enjoyed this episode. Tune back in next Thursday for another episode. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.